Regular Bowser. Bowser, the king of the Koopas, is the primary villain of the Super Mario series and one of Nintendo's most iconic villains. He first debuts in Super Mario Bros. As the ruler of the Koopa Kingdom. He's known for his strength, fire-breathing abilities, and relentless pursuit of Princess Peach, whom he frequently kidnaps in his attempts to conquer the Mushroom Kingdom. He is usually the final boss in Mario games. Alarm Koopa. Alarm Koopa was first seen in the Game & Watch version of Mario Bros. And is the earliest Bowser form. He is a rarely seen version of Bowser that acts as a time-based villain. He functions as a literal alarm system and takes away a life. Unlike the regular Bowser situations, Alarm Koopa doesn't attack directly. He just nods his head and spews fire. Since he's next to the life counter, if the alarm goes off while the player has 3 lives, there will be smoke on one of the life icons. King Koopa's alter egos. King Koopa frequently disguised himself in different alter egos throughout the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Unlike other Bowser transformations, these alter egos were entirely based on dressing up with no power-ups. Some of his most memorable disguises included El Koopatin, who was a pirate captain, Koopenstein, who was a mad scientist resembling Frankenstein's monster, and Sheriff Koopa, who was a Wild West outlaw. He also has alter egos like Robo Koopa, a robotic version of himself that had built-in laser eyes and super strength. Or Koopa Claus, where he dressed as Santa Claus but handed out explosive gifts to ruin Christmas. Unlike in the games, these disguises were more about tricking the Mario Brothers. King Tetris. King Tetris is an alter ego of Bowser, introduced in the Super Mario Land 2 manga, where he serves as a major villain. His persona marks the first instance of Bowser adopting a king persona. Initially, Bowser takes on the guise of King Tetris by donning a mask with demonic features like fangs and pointed ears. His magical powers, dubbed Tetris powers, allow him to manipulate Tetraminos. His costume evolves with more elaborate armor-like spikes and a cape with the name King Tetris on it, and Mario becomes suspicious. When Mario defeats King Tetris in a Tetris battle, he exposes him as Bowser. Bowser, disguised as King Tetris, launches an invasion on the Mushroom Kingdom. King Tetris returns in other chapters, challenges Mario and his friends to an ice hockey game on an iceberg, and more. Golf Dio. Golf Dio is Bowser's alter ego in the Super Mario Land manga, where he wears a mechanical golf ball costume and has various powers including flying, summoning sandstorms, and altering terrain. He also uses a transforming laser and mechanical tentacles with club heads to swing the ball. Bowser adopts this identity as the owner of the Game Boy Club and traps golfers into becoming his slaves. Throughout the match, Golf Dio uses various tricks and manipulations, including altering the course and summoning wind and sandstorms to attack Mario. Defeating this version of Bowser makes Mario the new king of golf. Quix Dio. Quix Dio is Bowser's third alter ego in the Super Mario Land manga miniseries, appearing in the 4th issue. In this form, he wears a black samurai-like helmet and has a giant Game Boy embedded in his chest. While visiting the Mushroom Kingdom, Princess Daisy is kidnapped by Quix Dio and trapped inside the Game Boy screen. Mario, accompanied by Luigi and Peach, overcome Bowser's challenges in Mexico, Africa, and China. In the final showdown, Quix Dio is assisted by Hioihoi, who uses Genshin to disrupt Mario's attempts to capture the floating Quix. Torino Dio. Torino Dio is the final alter ego of Bowser in the Super Mario Land manga miniseries, appearing in the last 2 chapters of the 4th issue. Set in the distant future of 2159, Bowser has aged significantly, with visible wrinkles on his mouth, and has become the ruler of a planet called Reticulon. To match the bird-like inhabitants of his domain, he dons a massive one-eyed mechanical suit that looks like a rooster. The suit has an opening that leaves Bowser's head exposed. Unlike typical Bowser encounters, he ultimately surrenders and retreats rather than facing complete destruction. Mega Baby Bowser. Mega Baby Bowser is an infant version of Bowser, who is enlarged to gigantic proportions and first debuts in Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. He is usually the final boss in Yoshi games. Unlike his usual adult form, this version of Bowser retains his childlike tantrums, but is physically larger and more powerful. He is created when Kamek casts a growth spell, turning him into a huge toddler. He attacks by jumping, clawing, and even breathing fire. Mega Baby Bowser lacks combat skills, so his attacks are wild and unpredictable. His massive size also allows him to crush platforms simply by moving, forcing Yoshi to stay on the move constantly. Unlike other giant versions of Bowser, Mega Baby Bowser does not have intelligence, making him more of a brute force villain. Megaton Koopa Ho. The Megaton Koopa Ho is a form Bowser adopts in Super Mario Kart Volume 14, where he takes on a bazooka-like shape like a Super Scope. This transformation occurs in a future where Bowser triumphs over the Mario Brothers and rules the Mushroom Kingdom. When Bowser confronts Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi in this future, he showcases his new magical powers by turning into the Megaton Koopa Ho and attempting to fire at them. However, he remains stationary and is defeated by the Toads of the future. Bowser decides to go back in time to prevent Mario's birth, which sets the stage for Super Mario World 2. Darkmess Bowser. Although a very small role in Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Cursa creates a copy of Bowser as Darkmess Bowser. The real Bowser teams up with the heroes since he wants to reclaim his minions. Bowser actually does not act as the villain here. Darkmess Bowser's creation was actually enabled by Mega Dragon Bowser. Darkmess Bowser attacks exactly like the real Bowser and uses a bazooka as his primary attack. He is also resistant to the Burn Super effect. Darkmess Bowser is also assisted by several Magikoopas and Goombas. The location where Darkmess Bowser is fought resembles Bowser's Castle. Giant Bowser. Giant Bowser is a reoccurring transformation where Bowser massively increases in size, first appearing in Paper Mario. Unlike Giga Bowser or Fury Bowser, Giant Bowser retains his usual personality. In New Super Mario Bros., he achieves this form after Kamek casts a spell on him, instantly breaking through walls and forcing Mario to fight him. In Paper Mario, Giant Bowser is powered up significantly, increasing his size, powering up his existing range of attacks, and even using poison. Giant Bowser's abilities differ from game to game though. In Super Mario Sunshine, Giant Bowser attacks by breathing streams of purple fire. Trojan Bowser. Trojan Bowser is a boss in the game Paper Mario. It's a large mechanical Trojan version of Bowser controlled by the Koopa Bros. It is used by them in order to fool Mario into thinking that it is indeed the Koopa King. It only possesses one attack, in which the Koopa Bros roll the mech over to Mario and hit him with its hand. This fake version of Bowser is made out of cloth, buttons, and cardboard. After being defeated, the mechanical Bowser breaks into pieces and falls into the prison cell. Giga Bowser. Giga Bowser is an exaggerated version of Bowser, introduced as the final boss in Super Smash Bros. Melee's Adventure Mode, when the energy surge from lightning turns Bowser into Giga Bowser. Unlike Giant Bowser, this form drastically alters Bowser's design, making him more monstrous with extended claws, glowing red eyes, and a spiked demonic shell. His attacks in this form are stronger and unlike regular Bowser. Giga Bowser doesn't flinch when hit, and Giga Bowser is actually considered a Super Smash Bros. Character and not a Super Mario character. Some of his moves like Forward Smash are actually weaker than Bowser, but has special moves like Fire Breath and Koopa Claw. Bowletta. Bowletta is the result of Cackletta possessing Bowser's body, leading to a fusion of their personalities and abilities. This combines Bowser's brute force strength with Cackletta's magical powers. Bowletta can summon star-like energy attacks, perform teleportation, and regenerate from injuries. Bowletta has the powers of Bowser, meaning she can shoot balls of fire, produce fire, and create streams of fire out of her mouth. Rookie. Rookie is an amnesiac version of Bowser who serves as Popple's sidekick in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Unlike his usual dominant personality, Rookie is completely unaware of his true identity and follows Popple's orders without question. Bowser here doesn't act as the main villain, and his fighting style is less refined. One of the most interesting aspects of Rookie is that his memory loss causes him to behave in a more childlike manner. Rookie's personality is drastically different from Bowser's. Rookie is extremely trusting, loyal, and ultimately submissive to Popple, whereas his normal self is arrogant. Rookie attacks with hammers and fire breath. Shrouzer. Shrouzer is a possessed version of Bowser, created when the Elder Princess Shroob takes over his body and Mario and Luigi partners in time. Unlike other Bowser transformations, this one completely removes his personality, leaving him as a mindless vessel for the Shroob invasion like Rookie. His eyes glow purple, and his attacks become infused with alien energy, making him more dangerous. Shrouzer is entirely under the Shroob's control, so he lacks any of Bowser's usual arrogance, and his fire breath is also modified. Unlike most Bowser fights, the battle against Shrouzer is more about survival than directly defeating him, as he cannot be permanently destroyed due to the Shroob energy sustaining him. Dry Bowser. Dry Bowser is an undead version of Bowser from New Super Mario Bros. That emerges after falling into lava, appearing as a skeletal version of Bowser. Unlike standard Bowser, Dry Bowser is not affected by any fire-based attacks, making him similar to Dry Bones. He also leaps higher and moves faster. Unlike regular Bowser, he doesn't breathe flames, but instead launches blue fireballs that stay on the battlefield. He is also seen in later games, such as Mario Kart Wii and Mario Tennis Aces. Blockhead Bowser. Blockhead Bowser appears in Mario Party DS, where Bowser uses the Mega Morph Belt to turn into Blockhead Bowser. He is made up of 3 different types of blocks: Gray, Bowser blocks, and Golden Bowser blocks. Regular gray blocks are just normal blocks. Bowser blocks can shoot out flame balls, and the Golden Bowser block, which is actually his weak spot. Blockhead Bowser can also morph into different forms: a spinning top, a huge cube, or a snaking trail of blocks. His forms are impossible to defeat except for when you attack the Golden Bowser block. Dreamy Bowser. Dreamy Bowser is a fusion of Bowser with the power of the Dreamstone, granting him godlike abilities in the dream world. He can create infinite clones, summon giant spiked orbs, and instantly heal any damage taken. He's completely invincible until his power source is disrupted. He can absorb the energy of the Dreamstone to create giant firestorms, and he vanishes as the Dreamstone shatters. Similar to Bowletta and Shrouzer from previous Mario and Luigi games, he is an enhanced version of Bowser. Meowser. Meowser is a cat-powered version of Bowser that results from using a Super Bell, making him one of the few Bowser forms based on a standard power-up rather than dark magic. He debuts in Super Mario 3D World. Unlike other Bowser forms, Meowser gains the ability and reflexes of a cat, allowing him to climb walls and pounce with speed. Instead of regular punches, Meowser uses claws so he can swipe at Mario. Meowser can multiply himself and chase Mario up a vertical tower. He retains his ability to breathe fire in this form, but it is pink instead. Bowser obtains the form only once during the final battle. His shell appears similar to Dry Bowser, and his tail is large enough to whip, like Tanuki Mario. If Meowser is given a Super Mushroom, his fireballs also get bigger. He can also sometimes breathe 3 fireballs in a circular motion. Molten Bowser. He's also called Magma Bowser and first debuted in Skylanders Superchargers is a form Bowser takes as Hammer Slam Bowser. In this form, Bowser's attacks are augmented by fire, allowing him to unleash fiery claw swipes and his signature fire breath and summon flaming dry bones. Giga Bowser was briefly considered as a transformation for Bowser for his appearances instead, but it was ultimately replaced by Molten Bowser. Molten Bowser is never seen again in other games. Shiny Robo Bowser. Shiny Robo Bowser is the ultimate form of Bowser in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, created when the real-world Bowser merges with Paper Bowser and his minions. This fusion results in a massive armored version of Bowser, made from paper materials but with immense strength. Before the transformation, Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario confront both Bowsers. Paper Bowser absorbs his paper minions to create a spherical mass, allowing the real-world Bowser to jump inside and transform into shiny Robo Bowser. This new form is covered in powerful cardboard armor that Mario and his team must break to damage Bowser directly. Throughout the battle, shiny Robo Bowser continuously regenerates his armor by summoning additional paper minions. The battle against shiny Robo Bowser involves attacks like punches, fiery blasts, and aerial assaults. He can turn his arms into massive cannons and mimic Paper Mario's trio attacks. His helmet grants him resistance to most attacks, requiring Mario to destroy it first to deal direct damage. Once defeated, his form explodes, separating the two Bowsers. Black Bowser. Black Bowser is a corrupted form of Bowser from Paper Mario. Bowser is transformed after being engulfed in black paint, and this version grants him increased power. Black Bowser has black ink dripping from his body that makes black lava bubbles. If Mario does not defeat the lava bubbles, they return to Bowser and restore some of his HP. Black Bowser's attacks against Mario involve breathing fire, jumping on Mario, and spinning inside his shell at Mario. He is one of the few Bowser forms to completely lose control of himself. Mega Dragon Bowser. Mega Dragon Bowser is the final boss in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Appearing in the lava pit, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a game crossover between Mario and Rabbids universe. This enemy is Bowser, but possessed by the Mega Bug, turning him into a more powerful version of himself. Mega Dragon Bowser has many of Bowser's classic features, but also has wings, a glowing orange pattern, and yellow eyes. The battle with Mega Dragon Bowser takes place on a large platform above a lava pit. He has skills like flying, firing fireballs, causing shockwaves, and other regular Bowser skills, along with some new ones like being able to regenerate once his health is depleted, and filling the battlefield with fireballs. He also has abilities like whirling fortress attacks and can shield himself. Bowsean. Bowsean appeared in Mario Tennis Aces as the final boss of Adventure Mode. He's a fusion of Bowser and the cursed racket Lucien. This grants him immense power and control over the Temple of Basque Shrine. The final Bowser battle is heavily centered around hitting tennis balls into floating portals to make Bowsean vulnerable. He fights with energy blasts, tornadoes, and shockwaves. Bowsean never reappears in any other Mario games after Mario Tennis Aces. Paper Bowser. Paper Bowser is the paper counterpart of Bowser, who first appears in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam as a major villain. He emerges from a magical book and joins forces with regular Bowser. Initially, the two Bowsers argue over dominance, but eventually collaborate to kidnap both Princess Peach and her paper counterpart. They eventually fuse, transforming them into shiny Robo Bowser, the game's final boss. However, they are ultimately defeated, and Paper Mario successfully seals Paper Bowser back into the book. Fury Bowser. Fury Bowser is an enormous, rage-fueled version of Bowser created in Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which is an expanded version of Super Mario 3D World. In this form, Bowser becomes gigantic. This is the largest physical form of Bowser, even larger than Giant Bowser in size. Similarly to Black Bowser from Paper Mario, Bowser enters this form when he is corrupted by black goop, which causes his skin to become entirely black in color, complete with glowing yellow eyes like Mega Dragon Bowser. Fury Bowser periodically awakens and floods the world with darkness, summoning meteors and creating waves of destruction. Mario battles Fury Bowser throughout the game rather than just at the boss battle. Castle Bowser. Castle Bowser first appeared in Super Mario Bros. Wonder as the main antagonist. He is formed when Bowser fuses with the Flower Castle and his Koopa Clown Car after coming into contact with a Wonder Flower. Castle Bowser is the final challenge, and Mario must collect 6 Royal Seeds before being able to fight the ultimate showdown. After this, Mario needs to finish 4 more trials before facing Bowser himself. Castle Bowser uses giant flame blasts and powerful fortress-based attacks. Gloam Bowser. In Mario and Luigi Brothership, we see a corruptive substance called Gloam that infuses enemies to make them even more powerful. Gloam Bowser is a powerful form Bowser takes after being infused with Gloam by the Zog Troops' Glomatic Quadray. His transformation grants him extra strength and the ability to manipulate Gloam, which spreads across the battle arena and can cause damage to Mario and Luigi. During the battle, Gloam Bowser uses various attacks, including a Shell Dash, Fire Breath, Ground Pounds, and the summoning of Zog Troopers and Shy Guy Air Tubs. He's immune to certain attacks while floating, and his fire-based moves can freeze Mario. However, he can be stunned, providing Mario and Luigi opportunities to deal significant damage, and after enough damage is dealt, Gloam Bowser becomes dazed, offering a brief opening for hammer attacks. Upon his defeat, Bowser reverts to his normal form,